What is going on, everyone? We are on Project Quarm, level 21 Ranger Fappy Longshaft. And we're hanging out with Marrow. We're hanging out in Discord, actually Sendrith. But we're gonna do a little duoing with this cleric. Right now I'm in Ocean of Tears. I'm gonna go check the Gargoyles to see if they're open. Maybe we can slaughter some Gargoyles. It is very, very early in the morning on the West Coast. It's still pretty early on the East Coast, and it's nighttime for Marrow over there. So, oh yeah, proper cheers. Cheers to Throbbit. That last person who bought me coffees was actually the someone was Throbbit.
Oh, I should have bound myself at the rings. Darn it.
Cheers, my dude. All right, so let's check out and see if these are open. We're going to come up on Sister's Isle here. The Gargoyle should be about level 19.
Then if it turned out the Gargoyles were camped, I could have just gated.
Where are you bound? But I can't gate
I was
anyways.
bound at Dagners. Yeah, I know you can. Believe me, do I know. I was bound at Dagners right outside on rest. Now I just bound myself at the docks.
Sisters are taken.
I'm using
Imagine that.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. Although, you know, we were really lucky. Like, and a few other times when I went there, I saw them just chilling, like nobody killing them. You know what's really weird? Like a few of the time. Okay, hold on.
Uh-oh.
My auto run key is right next to my push to talk key, and I just jumped off the docks.
Oh.
A few of the times, like when I get on at peak hours, like if it's like the early afternoon and I happen to be able to play for whatever reason, the halflings are like always free, even though it's like peak hours. And then when I get on like at like 8 p.m., sometimes like early, it's like middle of the freaking night back there, they're always camped. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. It just happens to be somebody with the same playtime as you. Let's see who's in Ocean of Tears, by the way. Oh, there's 13 people here. Holy crap. There's another level 21 Ranger. Only person within range is this 21 Ranger. I wonder if he's there. I'm going to find out right now. I'm coming up on the island.
I would bet he's doing the goblins, maybe. Well, maybe he is doing the gargoyles. That is much better.
So here's a guy killing the specters. Oh, there's a there's multiple gargoyles up in my sights. So I guess they're open.
All right, I'm at the dock right now.
Nice.
You can get started without me, right? You got enough of... Well, it's close. They're 19, right? That's a bit tough.
What is that? Wait, there's somebody who's yellow to me right there. Who is that? Oh, there's a 24 magician. Just sitting there.
Uh-oh.
Just sitting at the edge of the water. I don't know if... Yeah, that's who they are. Jan. No, that's not who it is. Who's Jan? Oh, Jammy. Wait, no. I'm tripping. That's a pet. I'm stupid. It is the magician. Okay. Poggle.
Maybe he's AFK, but he is planning on doing the camp. That's my best guess.
I don't know.
I'll tell you what I do know. You snooze, you lose. That's what I know.
Every single time on this server, at least, that I've been here killing these things, somebody just comes up and starts killing them. So I guess it's whatever.
Line of sight, baby. First to engage. All that jazz.
Let's see. I don't have an arrow. Do you have to equip an arrow? Is that a thing? Maybe. So I bought some cheap arrows. Because I'm going to try them out and see what kind of damage they do. Figured best time to do that is... Oh, the monk is here too. He's sitting in the water with just his head above the water. He must be AFK as well. He's full life just sitting there.
Huh.
But everything's up, so I don't know. Worst comes to worst, we just take the boat, go to unrest or something. If these guys come back and we can't find anything to kill.
Let's see how many people in there. What? No way.
Yeah, there's a
Right
lot.
now it says your request was cut short. Too many players. What the heck is... Oh,
Oh, and
because it's the
unrest?
weekend. That's why. Yeah. So I don't think that's really on the table. Another possibility is Dagner's Cauldron, because I think you need a water ring for one of the quests for the ranger. You need a water ring off of, I think they're the title lords. They're level
Oh.
24, which would be tough because they're shamans, but we could probably pull it off. Like, I would get my stuns up.
Freaking shamans.
I really like the Aviac village idea because this character needs some money, and I could meal some over, but I'd rather he just make his own. And they drop a
In
lot of
Karana?
gems. Yeah.
Okay. We can go somewhere and get a port.
Well, I'm still waiting for the boat, but maybe first we could try the gargoyles and see how it goes.
What's going on? Oh, shoot.
What do you think? You think we should just bounce? You think they're taken?
No, nobody's killing them right now, at least.
Alright, that'll be the money spot. And the level is like perfect.
Oh, shit. He's engaged, right? Are they just sitting there with full life? Yeah, the shaman's rerouting him. Okay. I want this gargoyle. I'll try to kill one. Hope I don't die.
You got arrows, but don't get ads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remembered,
42
like,
damage.
right at the end of our conversation, that I have fear. So we could even do snare fear kiting together, which is a pretty cool option.
Yeah. Give me a little taste before I get panic animal. I'm not buffed or anything.
Yeah, we could do any mobs, and I can melee, and my melee's not bad. I've been trying to keep it up. It's not
get a
max,
snare
but
off.
it's close.
Alright. Now that we have snare off, let's get our buffs on. What am I doing?
This boat is taking forever.
Yeah, it's really crazy. I have really good luck with boats. Because there's 2 of them going. It's not going to make it. Not going to make it.
I didn't know that. Okay. Huh.
Yeah, you can target the boat. And then you can see their names. And there's like 2 different ones. I guess that's why it's so fast.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, I see it. It flashed into existence and then disappeared again. It's clipping in.
It's a clipper.
I'm really tempted. I think I am going to jump off the boat. I'm
Clippers.
not going
It's
to
a
go
name
round
for
trip. I'm going to
boats.
jump and then swim.
It's my dad joke.
I got to check the wiki to make sure I know which island it is.
Oh, it's easy. You just go to the Cyclops Island next to the sister island and then go across the street. It looks has that look to it.
Is there anything to worry about in the water? Not really, right?
Nah.
Oh, okay, I think it's island number 7. Haunted Island, yes, okay.
Yeah. Dude, this guy's actually tough. He's kicking my ass. I might need to kite him for a little bit.
Okay, I'm on the boat. Gotta wait for it to hit
There's
the
another
road or
gargoyle,
the
though.
water.
Gotta watch out for these other gargoyles. My snare ran out. It's gonna. Oh.
Yeah, I thought you would go for the gargoyles when I listed my ideas.
Gargoyles are always good. I tried to come here solo before and they're too tough. And they're proving too tough right now.
Uh-oh.
They hit fast. I can't freaking cast a spell on them.
Yeah, the interrupts are crazy on this game. People keep insisting that they're the same, but I think they're way different.
No,
than
100% they're
P99.
not. Like minimum, like freaking tripled. It's like insanely different.
right? But what Throbbit was saying is they're definitely different at lower levels, but once you're like higher level and your channeling is like 200, then it's basically the same as P99. Once the skills are caught up like that.
Okay.
So let's hope for that, because otherwise I'm just gonna delete my enchanter now. Could you imagine being an enchanter and dealing with charm breaks with the interrupts like this? Like I can't.
No.
It's like what? This Chinese guy who I also duoed with called Zem. He's in a lot of my videos. We played together a lot. He just started on Quarm. He's got like a level 10 druid right now.
Nice.
And he's like, you know, the Chinese guys. Well, maybe you don't, but maybe you could guess. They're like super min-maxer farmers, you know?
I know him from WoW.
Yeah, right. From pretty much any major game. But like, dude, he was so good with the charm when the charm would break and he would be at like the right distance and like stun, you know, Mez Tash charm didn't even get touched like every time.
Oh, shit. Oh, what? Oh, no. In reality, you're playing like a bot.
Hello, Sendrith. Dude, they're cool though. I'm like, because I live in China, they feel like I'm one of them, so they hook me up with like this the lamentation blade I got. I
Nice.
saw, you know, I went to the Quarm auction trader thing, and it tells you this person was selling it at this price, and one of them said Zefubao, and I'm like, that's like the big site everyone buys things online from here in China. And I remembered on P99, one of the guys in that group, that was his character's name for, you know, trading and whatnot. And I'm like, that's probably the same guy. So I asked in the little Chinese chat, and they're like, yeah, what do you need? I'm like, lamentation blade. He's like, just give me 350. I'm like, wow, thanks, man.
That was back when prices were higher.
Yeah, like 400 would have been good. You could see it going for 425, 450. Why is it lower now?
I don't know. I just remember that was like a long time ago. You got that like a month ago or more at this point.
Yeah, it was a while ago. It's still like 40 levels below max.
Yeah, I haven't started yet. So I got one on this guy, but I just haven't started it yet. I got the piercing maxed, and so now I dual wield one piercing that I'm saving. I'm getting, you know, I want it maxed for when I get that work impaler. So I got that done, but as for the two-hander, I just haven't started yet. It's another mission.
Dude, it just creams so hard that I'm like, forget dual wielding, dude. It's just awesome. I'm going with it for sure. Like sometimes it'll hit for like 75 damage, and then you can imagine if you land a double. It's just wonderful.
Damn.
You know, a friend of mine was telling me people, you know, bash on rangers and stuff, but apparently there's like a fully geared ranger in our guild who was second in DPS on the last raid,
Damn.
right? And the other people are geared too. You know what I mean? So it's not like the gear is giving him an unusual edge. It's just when the ranger is fully geared, he's a machine.
Let's find another one of these.
Oh man, I just thought of a great ranger name.
Okay.
Uh, Walker, and then when you hit 20, you make your last name Texas.
There's already one.
Damn it.
But he spells Walker with a U, so Walker must be taken. His name is
So it's already two.
Walker Texas Ranger or whatever, but yeah, it's Waulker. I see him in the tunnel. We'll kite this guy for a little bit. These cheap arrows only have like 25 range, so it is what it is. Gargoyle's still at 99%
Chilling at the
alive.
Amish island right now.
Ezekiel or whatever.
Yeah, Zachariah Ray.
Oh yeah, Zechariah.
No electronics allowed past this point.
Would you like to help me churn butter?
Oh god, don't get me started again. It's amazing how many lyrics your brain can remember. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they have to be activated by the tune. Like if you just try to remember them dry, you can't. You know. Like I can sing almost every like lyric to every Red Hot Chili Pepper song from like Californication on.
All that gibberish. And Ketis fucking rambles on.
You don't like them? Dude, they're my favorite band ever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here in California, so it's all you hear if you turn on the radio, that and Offspring, but, I mean, some of it is gibberish, though.
Kinda. It's a stream of consciousness is how I like to think of it.
There you go. I don't mean it in a bad way. System of a Down's like kind of the same thing.
I've been getting back into Third Eye Blind lately. I was like, dang, I haven't listened to these guys in forever, and they're freaking awesome.
I'm missing, like, most of my slashes and pierces are just missing. These guys are an evasive.
And Bob
Evasive
Dylan's
bunch.
made some new music that's actually not bad.
Bob Dylan. Just watch K-Rock and, you know, in the morning they make fun of, like, Bob Dylan and stuff on, I can't even think of their names anymore.
Guy and Peel. No, that's different people. Never mind.
Freaking, oh my gosh. Southern California Radio. Can't think of what it's called or what their names are.
I remember K-Rock, but I don't remember any of the DJs.
No, they had the morning show. It's huge here. I just can't think of their names.
Yeah, my friend I play Xbox with, I think, used to listen to it all the time.
Ah, Kevin and Bean.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, they seem to be up. I've killed 2 already and I'm prepping to kill a 3rd.
I'm sorta almost to the point where I'm gonna jump off the boat.
So it's just deep out there in the ocean, huh?
The boat's going through like the southern part of the map, like pretty close to the edge of the map. So I'm gonna have to hop off and swim north for a while.
Quite a bit of downtime here. So this episode might be just like longer. Oh. That's a shaman.
I swim so slow, it might be faster to wait and then come back.
I mean,
on the
yeah,
boat.
if you want, it's not the worst idea.
I think it would be like about the same, maybe a little bit slower, and this way I'll get a bunch of swimming, so.
Okay.
Feels like the boat's going a lot slower than it should be.
Oh no, I'm gonna die. I got 2. I'm gonna need you to swim real fast.
Well, I'll try, but worst comes to worst, I can res you.
Oh, true. Nice.
As long as I don't die.
Well, I'm gonna try to juggle two of them, but I don't know.
You're crazy, man.
What else can I do? There's nowhere to run.
Yeah. Just save enough mana to snare and keep them snared and kind them around in circles till I get there in like 10 minutes. Hey, snare's a good long spell. It's what, like 2-3 minutes? You only have to snare him a few times.
This mountain sucks though, because it's like, oh, you're too high above your thing, you're too low, or whatever.
Yeah. I think I'm getting there a little faster than I thought initially. It's not as far as I thought, maybe. I'm almost halfway.
Oh man, this isn't good.
I remember back in the day on my original Sendrith, I leveled up swimming at a low level in that pool in Felwith. You know that pool? You ever do a high elf?
I know the pool, but I haven't really made a high elf. I like their town though. I like the music there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a nice vibe. Have you killed there as a necro?
I tried on one of my necros like 3 necros ago. It's tough though.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you break line of sight. It's totally root routing, no pet action.
And they're paladins, so they heal. They LOS and, or LOH and stuff.
Well, they only do that if they have line of sight on you. That's the trick.
Oh really?
Yeah, so you gotta like, you dot them up and then you make sure you're out of line of sight and then they'll just stand there and rot away.
Oh okay.
I remember I found this video, I don't remember, it was like some European sounding guy. And he was doing it, he had a real good rhythm. Seemed like it was going nice.
Where'd that another one go? Oh, he's fighting a skeleton? I think the other one got aggroed onto a skeleton temporarily. I'm trying to melee this one down.
I'm starting to see the island. Swimming is at 25 now. Now it's at 28, jeez.
Alright, Gargoyles
I'm coming, I'm learning how to swim just to save you. But I'm getting fatigued. Must be all this plate armor and this hammer and this shield that I'm swimming with.
Damn it. Fucking island.
I don't want to say it was funny, but I will say it's a little interesting. And I'm not sure it was even true. It might have been a cover story. But I heard some Navy SEAL died trying to save another Navy SEAL. But what they say happened was they were gonna like board a ship, like a pirate ship or something, and one of them fell in the ocean, and the other one dove in to save him, and they both drowned because of their gear.
It's very unseal-like.
Right? It's like, huh? Like I'm not even sure I believe that. Sounds like a cover story to me, but maybe it's true. Maybe SEALs these days, you know, Gen Z SEALs. I'm just kidding. You think they would be trained for that, Like, if you fall in the water, hit this clip, hit that clip, let it sink. You know what I mean?
They're definitely trained for that. Oh, I just don't hit these guys. Like, I hit the spiders. I
And apparently
destroyed
they
the
never
spiders
recovered
with
the
arrows.
bodies.
I do
Which I
not hit
guess if
these
they weigh
guys.
way down, they sank to the bottom. That kind of makes sense, but sounds like a cover story, right?
But the same thing goes for my melee attacks. I don't hit these guys as much.
I'm
I'm
almost
like
touching the
stressed.
shore.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to get here. So sorry if I'm not talking that much. Dealing with these two fuckers.
Oh, no problem. Let me make sure I got smite up. Cure disease. Should I get up fear before I come meet you? Or should I
I
just,
don't
just smite
know.
enough,
I
just
don't think
nuke
they're
them?
undead.
No, I don't. I have straight fear, dude.
Oh,
I got
really?
straight fear. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
And I have undead fear. Okay, I've touched down.
Okay, I'm just running in circles. If I see you, I'll stop.
Are you near the coast?
Yeah.
I see Fappy. Okay.
I'm trying to... I need to snare this one. This is the wrong one. So I need to snare this one. Somebody's fucking up my ass. Alright, he's snared.
I'm gonna root the other one.
Okay.
And then, okay, try. Oh. Yeah, it's good. It's good. You can
I'm
back up.
bashed. 1 second. Alright. To save the day. Even though his friend is right there, he seems to be running. I just can't. I cannot hit these. It's crazy. Their evasion is like, I don't know. It's way up. Like I was just fighting the spiders, and I think these are around the same level as the spiders. These are like 18 or something. But
19.
okay. Whoops.
You want to try the fear kite? Let me mem fear real quick while you get started.
The issue is they'll go into the water. We can snare them, but they may go into the water or they go up to the specters.
Yeah, you're right. Don't need to do that.
I mean, we could try. We do have snare, so they'll move slowly. This might be so easy that we have downtime where we're medding and stuff.
Yeah, we're kicking it right now. Your HP is really high. I thought you were like near dead or something, but you were just being careful.
Yeah, like I didn't want to melee them because I'm gonna have two of them at the same time, and they'll destroy me for sure. Because I tried to like just melee one from like 100%, and they're like an even fight. They kind of rock me pretty good. But like I said, like my attacks just miss. My bow is missing so much. My attacks are just missing a lot.
I went up 2% on that kill.
Should be pretty good.
I got an eye. Did you get an eye?
I got one earlier.
Okay, cool. Next one's yours.
Alright, so we can see if there's any... Here's one. Nuke him a bit. We'll land a snare. I gotta
Yeah, we're rocking it. It's my melee damage, I think, that's really making the difference.
Gotta turn my my ranger stuff back on. my hotkeys and whatnot.
I was thinking for efficiency, I'll let you get down in HP, and I'll keep you alive, but if we end the fight with you at like 30-40%, you can bandage up, and then I can use more mana for nuking and stuff like that. If you don't mind, or if you'd rather I just keep you healed up, that's fine too.
Nah, I'm not worried about it. I got my breastplate, which will heal during downtime a little bit.
Yeah, me too.
How did my so run out? Alright, so there's one up. Let's go.
Remember, I don't have any style yet.
Yeah. There should be one this way. Well, there's the specters this way, so watch out.
Oh ho.
You're 19 right now?
Yep.
Or you can go get your boots at 20.
We should kill the skeletons too, right?
Yeah. You see one?
Yeah, I saw one, but I skipped them.
Okay, we'll kill him on the way. After we kill this guy.
Alright.
Behind you. This is behind me now. Where the hell is this guy? They blend into the rocks. Oh, this monk came back from AFK.
I lost you, but I'm sure you're around here somewhere. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, it's a tiny island. You run around it in probably 30 seconds. Ahead and to the left. Behind. What is it even saying? This guy's going to be killing it by now. The monk without track is going to find it faster than me.
Still didn't find him?
No, I got like track. Like, I don't understand where the hell this thing is. Ahead and to the left. Okay. Straight ahead, straight ahead. Somehow he like probably went straight. This monk's on him. Cool. Monk without track found it first. That was the only one up.
So
Everything
begins
else is
the
down.
Bull Wars.
I think it walked through the specters.
I'm gonna get some buffs up for us. Get my spell bar up too. I mean my spell timer thing up.
There's a skeleton like right here. I'll pull it right back here.
Oh, my one-hand blunt just leveled up on this guy, so even though he's green, I think he would give me experience if we weren't in a group. Not that I care, I'm just saying, I was surprised.
Let's find out. Oh, he doesn't give me experience.
Oh yeah, for sure not you. And therefore not me.
Alright, there's a gargoyle.
Would have been like
somewhere.
a percent of a percent of a percent.
Thing
I don't
is,
remember
like, I don't want to
greens
stare
being
at
so low.
Alright, I got a gargoyle.
Alright, I'm here.
You in the same spot? Or
I was with you.
oh, okay. When you're like tracking on the island, you have to like also look at the screen and not just the track, or not just read the text, because you'll run into the frickin' you'll run into the specters.
Yeah, right.
So like I'm trying to like keep looking at straight ahead of you, this way, that way, and then I look up and I'm like right next to the specters. It's probably gonna be a really long video of us just chilling out, killing.
Alright, I got up my new stun. It's 6 seconds. So if I see you trying to pull off a snare and having trouble, I'll throw in a stun.
Okay, cool, thanks. An island goblin. Alright, got an eyeball. You're up.
Whoop whoop.
Oh, this guy's back to get his
Greater
body.
skeleton. Don't have my
Let's see
undead
what level
nuke
this
up.
guy is. This guy's below to me, which means he was probably killing
is it?
Gargs and he died.
The monk, you mean?
No, somebody just came back for their body. Some guy named Poggles.
Oh, okay. Hopefully he doesn't get started again. I'm killing a skeleton,
Yeah, I'm
and
looking for you.
it's slow.
You're not on my tracking. How is that?
You gotta turn players on, or you can turn just group members on.
Track players on. So it's on. Let me just find you here. I could just look for you. The island's like small enough where you can't freaking miss people, but all these hills and stuff. Alright, I see you. Oh, okay. You're gray because... Oh, that's not you. It's this guy. Because you're in my group? Is that how it works?
I think any player is gray.
Okay. Thought Poggles was white for some reason.
I'll pull up my undead nuke after this fight. That way I can just blow these things away.
My taunt is so effective.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to level up my dodge. I just trained it. I forgot to train it when I unlocked it. Just hit 36.
Nice. I got
Oh
dodge
yeah, and I
on
also want to
the...
use Yelp.
I had forgotten to get dodge on the Necro. And then I finally got it, and then I was doing the defense thing with the other Necro, where we just had our pets on each other. And dodge
Nice.
went from level 1 to like 80. And my defense went up like 3.
That's hilarious.
We sat there for like probably an hour, and my defense only went up 3.
Oh my
Sucks.
god, dude.
Yeah, probably just whatever. Screw it. Just don't get hit is the name of the game now.
Squishy necro. A different kind of hardcore.
Right.
Dude, that was fun. We were having a lot of fun hanging out, talking, killing stuff.
So what
The
level is
video's
everybody
gonna
now?
come out later. We're about around 7 now.
Holy crap. Oh, okay. So the videos are a little behind. You're at level 7.
Yeah, videos are behind. I was planning on not being able to upload videos for a while, so like I didn't space them out. I'm still doing one a day, but I made enough.
I thought you guys were like 3 or 4.
Let me see here. Yeah, big one comes out tomorrow, where we go from 5 to 7, and it's like a 2-parter because I ran out of memory and it turned off the recording, so I had to re-record. It's like 2 hours of footage. Poor Turpentine, man, he almost quit because he died again the second time, and he was like, screw this, and then but he hopped back in and caught up to us and joined us. We were all grinding, just killing like
That's
lions and
Schwippers?
spiders. No, that's a kilowatt. He started a dark elf mage,
I don't even think
so
I've
you might
seen
not
him
have
yet.
seen him yet.
I don't think he's been in any episodes yet.
I
There
might
was,
have mentioned him,
yeah, there was
but I know
mention
he hasn't been in yet.
of a wizard and a mage.
Got a mage and a good friend of mine I was doing on P99 with, cleric enchanter duos and like playing a mischief and stuff. He just like randomly popped back in. Like he hasn't played since like our first week of Quarm. We started together, and he quit because of the targeting. He said, but I also think it's because um, he was playing too much. He's like, I need to stop. You know, I got family life and stuff. Anyway, he joined and started a cleric, a little dwarf cleric. So they burst the bubble. Like we're not doing random apparently anymore, and we're not even just sticking to evil races. It's basically whatever you want, which is fine.
There's a skeleton. Holy crap, I was like right on top of the specters. That's scary.
Yeah, I noticed that. I see a Garg too.
Oh shoot.
I'll
We
nuke
should
this
just
guy
grab
down
it.
so we can get the Garg. Yeah, go get it. I'll take this kill.
Where is he? Oh, he's on top of us.
Nice, I can level up my dodge more. I'm gonna do some nuking because we want to finish these guys up fast so we can get more of them.
Yeah, and then we'll have downtime to med once we kill them all. I'm watching track though. There's one more up.
All right, let's cook this. Play it wizard style.
Dude, so he's looking at you, and then I'm interrupted. And then I resist, and then I'm interrupted. Jesus Christ.
And then he resists my stun too.
There's 3 gargoyles up suddenly.
Let's do. I'll mana burn until I'm out because I think you can handle the last one solo.
Alright, these are your loots. Alright, to the right. Man, watch out for the specters.
Not anymore. Got an eye.
Okay.
Okay, I think, yep, I see.
It's hard for me to see these guys. They blend in with the frickin' rock. And my ass is colorblind.
If they are amongst the specters, you tell me and I can nuke them.
Alright, let me look at tracking to the right.
Well,
Ahead.
you have arrows too, but that's still dangerous because have you had anything come intercept an arrow yet?
Not yet. Alright, here we go.
It'll happen one day.
Not anything I didn't really want to, I guess I should say. Not any inadvertent. Maybe I had multiple on me and then one hit one, I don't know.
I'm trying to think if it ever actually happened or it just almost happened. That really fast halfling chick who runs around all the time, food crafter or whatever.
Yeah.
Did I shoot her once? I think I did. No, I think I just thought I did.
I remember one time when we were both there, it almost happened.
Yeah, that's the time I'm thinking of. But I was there recently and I hit a bat. It was annoying.
Just one shot of Bixby that's walking by. Alright, you're back up on loot. Alright, we got another
Nice. We are
gargoyle.
making the cash and
Straight
the
ahead.
XP. How's XP for you?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's right here.
Yeah, I just remembered fear. That makes us. It really ups the value of this combo. Actually, having the fear.
Yeah.
Plus, also, if we go into a dungeon like Upper Guk, I have low line spells to, you know, split pull in there.
Nice. Yeah, that's huge. Seems like between the two of us, we can kind of do a lot of stuff. Like, I could fear animals, you could fear everything. I can lull outside, you can lull inside.
Right?
So on and so forth.
I mean, we're missing some things like haste and slows and maybe some DPS, but I'm still kind of like a wizard. My DPS is not that bad, especially with the ruby and the mana stone, you know?
Okay, after this guy, there's just a skeleton walking around somewhere.
Your loot, I think.
I just looted an eye right now. So it's back on you
Oh,
again.
nice.
Yeah, we got like back to back to back.
And I just looted one.
Nice. Okay, here he is. Right here.
I'm gonna let you kill him and I'll med up.
Okay. My arrow hit him. Wait, no, that's you.
I could nuke him.
There we go.
Oh, you got him. I developed a method of candy dance for clerics, not with the mana stone, something else.
Oh yeah.
Because I was having to level up my alteration, so I had to use my light heal, right?
So healing
I have to
between
cast it.
monoticks or what?
Yeah, exactly. Like wait, see the tick, heal, sit down, and then it ticks like right away.
Yeah. Ever since playing a shaman, I try to incorporate that into all casters.
I'm wishing that instead of hardcore, we did self-found now. Because it's going to be a bummer when someone dies, you know what I mean? If we were doing self-found, it would still be just as fun. Like, we got to go here and get this piece of gear for this character, you know? Like, and then we wouldn't have to worry about someone dying and then not being able to play anymore, you know?
Yep. But I'm a hardcore dude though, so I don't know. I like hardcore. I like the risk of losing it all. It kind of see, now I don't know, because I've never played EverQuest hardcore, because EverQuest is already freaking EverQuest. But like when it comes to something super easy, like WoW, or even like Diablo, it's not that Diablo is like easy, but you know, they use level so fast. I don't know, and those games are so old. Diablo's been hardcore since, you know, the 90s or whatever, so it's old news. But I don't know, I just gravitate towards that because I just like the risk of losing it all. So, you know, when you start finding, like, anybody who plays EverQuest probably finds WoW boring, or, like, kind of. But then if you make it hardcore, suddenly, like, you're like, oh, I gotta pay attention.
Yeah.
It's a little more fun.
Yeah, you talking about that made me almost want to try it, because I did do a bit of WoW myself.
It's fun. It's fun when it's hardcore, but, like, it kind of ruins, I don't know if that's what ruined the rest of the game for me, but, like, once you start doing that and you try to play like the regular game, you're just like, nah, this is boring.
That's just because that's how WoW is, I think,
Yeah,
comparatively.
Yeah, exactly. I think WoW ruined it. WoW was boring before I started playing hardcore. I probably started playing hardcore because I was so bored in reality. I think that's actually what it was.
Before I got back into EQ, my friend was playing it, so I tried to level up, and I was just like, I got almost to like the max level, and I'm like, screw this, dude. It's just, you go to the zone, you talk to somebody, you run all these quests, you know what I mean? Solo, they're easy. It's just like, what am I doing?
What are you doing?
But what I really loved was the PvP, though. That was awesome.
In WoW?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Remember that, like, what was that valley? Like, that big, like, snowy valley where you had, like, a huge battle? Oh, God, that was so cool. That was so fun.
Oh, dude. Unfortunately, I've played more WoW than freaking EverQuest at this point.
I'm grabbing this skeleton.
I can't tag him, so yeah, have at him.
I had a good friend, when I first moved to China, we were playing WoW, and we were 2 hunters, and we were doing really well in the battlegrounds, you know, like 2 versus 2.
In the arena?
Yeah, in the arena. It got super annoying with the rogues though, dude. So annoying.
Yeah. Rogues. Rogues are always annoying.
Just going invis for like the whole.
Yeah, okay.
D- Don't taunt this guy. Let him beat on me, but still deep. Maybe I'll nuke him to hold aggro.
Dude, I just cannot target. I gotta slash target a greater. See,
Oh
I'm not even joking.
no, dude! I found the secret. The secret is you got to click on the head. Try it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that really is. Someone just told me the other day, and it changed my world. It's annoying, but at least now there's a way. You have to just remember it.
Oh, I'll remember. I hate these things. There's a gargoyle up, so I'm gonna go bring him back here.
Okay, I'll finish this guy off with a nuke if I can cast it.
I could also just pull
Oh, I
him
used the
back
wrong
in.
nuke.
Behind and to the right? Gargoyle's to the right. Gargoyle is ahead. He's right there. How did I miss him?
Defense 92.
I don't know
Okay,
how
are
he's
you
so
pulling him back here?
lost. I got lost. Yeah, right here. Okay. There's just so many little, like... What do you call these? Like, little, like... angles or whatever the fuck on these islands. It's just like you move 10 feet and then you can't see the person you were just next to.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, see? I was like 1 foot away from you when I said, oh, there you are.
Oh, that's a.
There's another one. This is the only one on track. Trying to kill specters?
No, I saw another gargoyle. Swear to God, I almost aggroed him.
Yeah, it's up on track now.
Getting some weird lag going on. Seems like the monk gave up.
Probably, yeah. I mean, we have track, so he probably realizes that, and even though we lost the first one to him, that we would probably end up getting most of them.
Who's up for the eye? I think it's you, right?
Yeah. And I got
Oh
one.
no, he's running back through the specters.
Okay. Rendezvous on the other side.
Sounds good. Did you go to the left like I did?
I went to the right. We're going to pincer attack him.
Alright.
Aha! He didn't see what was coming.
Any more on track yet?
No. There's a skeleton behind you to the right.
I'm wondering if it's worth me meleeing or if I should just be meting.
Yeah, probably meting.
I think I'm doing decent DPS though, like
If you want to level your
relative
skill
to
up,
the nuke.
feel free.
Like I'm hitting for 10, 16, and I'm hitting pretty often. 9.
You're hitting for as much as I am, so. And I miss like every other.
12.
You try to slash but miss. 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 You try to kick, but the gargoyle dodges. I mean, I'm like barely hitting this guy with melee. These guys are so evasive for me for some reason. Even when I was shooting arrows, like they were all missing, which kind of sounds normal for a ranger, but for me, I'm actually doing really well when I'm like killing the spiders and stuff. You fucking skeleton. You KS'd us. Dude, come on, man. Like, what are the odds of a freaking green skeleton getting the last hit like that? You know, come on. It's because I'm missing every other hit, or every 3 out of 4 hits.
That's hilarious. Maybe he'll have the eye on him. He didn't have the eye. In case you were wondering.
I don't see anything up right now.
Got another tell from Erdano. Love the vids, my dude, he says.
Same.
Thank you, Erdano. Oh, nice.
He's gonna enjoy this one, maybe.
He's featured. Enjoy your 15 minutes of fame, Erdano. This is it. This is it, my friend.
Both of
You
us
made it
in one
to
video.
the big leagues.
And a shout out.
Tens of people will see your name now.
Here, I'll give you feet like cat.
Ooh, yeah. Thank you. Don't spoil me now.
Feet like cats, like an inside joke for my friends. So out of like all my friends back in the day, high school and everything, there was only like 5 of us who played EverQuest, and the rest of everybody, you know, they didn't play EverQuest. I have a bunch of friends that skipped EverQuest but played WoW. And they're playing WoW right now. I freaking woke up at 6 a.m. to log in, you know, so we could play. And I got 3 friends on WoW already. And I'm just like, what are you guys doing? You up since last night still? Like, they're up since last night. They were on when I went to bed, and I only slept like 6 hours. So they played through the night. But EverQuest just wasn't. I don't know. Maybe it was a little early for them. For MMOs and stuff.
Actually, speaking of friends that we played EverQuest with back in the day, I've actually heard something recently that it's pretty sad. I mentioned in another video, but not to you. I had a really good friend. We went to middle school together and high school together, and then we hung out together when I was in college. Because I was the first one to get like an apartment, so my place became like the party pad, you know?
Oh, okay.
Anyway, like when we were in middle school, he was playing it, and he let me try it, and I fell in love, and we used to we would literally play. I would bring my computer, my desktop computer, mind you, to his house, and we would play through the night.
That was my life, dude.
Right?
Parties all
Like
day.
literally through the night, not sleeping at all. Sun comes up, oh, we got to go to school now, like that.
Yeah.
And I recently found out, he died 4 years ago from a drug overdose.
Oh shit.
I've been sending him messages like once every 4 months. Be like, hey man, what's up? You should come play EverQuest with me.
Damn, that's crazy.
Right. And then I looked at our message history, and he sent me a message. I went to America, and I was like, hey man, I want to meet up. And he like said, oh, I'm in the Philippines right now. And that message was like within a few months of when he must have died. I see a Gargoyle, by the way.
I do too. I wonder if it's the same one. Must be. I only see one on track.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. When it comes to EverQuest, my best friend freaking growing up through junior high, through high school and everything. Same thing like you said, LAN parties, the whole thing. I met him playing Magic the Gathering in like 6th grade or in 7th grade. And I've known him this whole time, and he's still out there. But it's been like 6 years now, so it's been a little while. But I don't know what the hell happened. He got mixed up with like the wrong people, and like I have a large group of friends who we've all known each other from high school. We all still are live in Southern California. We all still hang out here and there. Maybe not like a ton, but we see each other online on various games, Discord, you know, Steam, the different channels, right? And then a couple times a year, we'll all get together and have like a house party or whatever. So we still stay in contact. But like my best friend from back then, I don't know, he got mixed up and he freaking like, you know, we all like to drink or whatever. Some people smoke weed, some people do this, some people do that. Whatever, you know, comes and goes,
But then
different
like
phases.
every weekend, and they don't stop, right? They just keep going with the partying, right?
So I don't know what happened, who he got mixed up with, but he freaking got into heroin and he was hiding it from us, which is obviously the most extreme of drugs. And then he was like hiding it from us, and we just thought he was like really drunk. And like he stopped hanging out with us so much, and then we'd see him here or there, and then when we'd see him, he'd be disappearing and stuff. And then he was hanging out with this girl, so I think it was the girl who got him mixed up in it. But there's nothing on track right now. Oh, there's a gargoyle. Let me see. But long story short, it took like a year. Oh, here he is. And it's crazy. It's crazy to all of us that it took us a year to figure it out. But because he would hide it with, like, mask it. He would mask it with drinking and stuff. So we were like, wow, man, he didn't really drink that much, but he's passed out. But he was doing that on the side. Anyways, now he's like schizophrenic. Like he, like, I don't know. And then he started doing like meth or something. And we tried to do like an intervention on him. Man, these are like dark conversations. But anyways, so we tried to do like a kind of like an intervention on him and stuff, and it didn't work. Somehow he ended up with a gun. It's like, who are you? Like, we're playing like Magic the Gathering and freaking EverQuest and stuff, and suddenly you're doing heroin and you have a gun and you're doing, you know, you're like threatening to, like, you know, use the gun on yourself and all this stuff. I don't want to say the word. Freaking YouTube kick me off or something stupid, but all these different things. So like, you know, I don't know. Long story short, we failed. And then he was still like on Facebook and stuff, and he was like starting to talk about his neighbors are watching him, and then he invented this engine, and it's gonna revolutionize the world. And somebody stole his engine plans, and then he started like, he just went full on schizophrenic. And I think it's brought on from the drugs, because that, you know, that can happen. Somebody does a lot of drugs, they can get schizophrenia, or you can get it naturally. But it's crazy. So he's out there somewhere. I don't know. He ended up in jail. I was getting calls from like a jail, from Santa Ana men's prison or whatever, and they were from him. And then he was just talking crap on my family and stuff. And it's like, he was my family, you know what I mean? And then he was just gone. It wasn't him anymore. And he was like talking crap like on my family and stuff, which was basically his own family. And it was just nuts. And I haven't heard from him in about 4 years. Like, none of us have heard from him. But he's probably out there somewhere. I don't know. His parents kicked him out.
Dude, it sounds like the exact same thing as my friend. Like, almost exactly. Like, drinking every weekend, you know, partying, and then got into meth, and then ended up, like, last I heard, an arrest report came up, and I reached out to his dad. Because you know, sometimes if you don't hear from someone for a while, you want to know if they're still alive. So you just, like, search their name on Google, right? And then what comes up is, like, an arrest report, right? If they got arrested for something. And I reach out, and it turns out he got arrested for attempted homicide.
Oh, snap.
And he got really lucky because there was a CCTV camera they found later that showed he was innocent.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Otherwise, he was probably going to eat the charge. And so he moves back in with his dad. He gets a job at Loan Depot, I see through Facebook. And then I'm hoping that, but I don't think it lasted long, and then he disappeared again, you know? And yeah, meth, and then eventually overdose. And the weird thing is, he lived in Irvine, California. His mother was wonderful, and he started to go downhill when his mother died. He wasn't so young. It was like when I was after college, you know? Like, but his mother died, and I think that really accelerated it, but I think he had a good childhood, you know. His dad seemed like a nice guy. Who knows, you know, what's happening. People always want to say this stuff happens because of, like, trauma, right?
Yeah.
But it seems to me it's just like, if you cultivate the habit of partying too much, and then it's going to lead deeper and deeper. I could be just that simple.
There's a gargoyle. It's too low.
Makes me think you really got to watch your little habits and your little thoughts, you know, Because if you let them grow, the bad ones, they can reach some sort of threshold and take you to a new dimension of life.
Evercrack is my drug.
Yeah, this one, I don't know where else this could go, but
It's crazy. I have like a really good like I don't know what you say, like anti-addiction trait in my character of life. Like I don't know. I don't get dependent on substances. That's what it is. Now when it comes to video games, I'm like 100% addicted. I love playing video games. I spend all my free time that I have on video games. I'm responsible. You know, I still pay my bills. I still do everything like a responsible adult should do. But I forgot, except for snaring. I don't snare. But
it's alright. You don't have to.
what do you call it? Video games is like my vice, but then I think I let it go because it's not hurting anybody. Maybe myself. Like, I don't know. Maybe I don't go out as much as I should, or our relationships are weird.
Well,
Is
I
this
think
me?
Khabib Kurbenanov, he summed up pretty good. He's like, video games are ruining our children. He's like a big MMA fighter, in case you don't know who Khabib is.
Yeah, I know.
And he's
Who it
like,
is.
I played maybe 2 hours of video games in my life, and I liked them. I liked them. But I don't let myself play anymore because that's time you could be doing something else with. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, but you know what? If I'm gonna be honest, if I didn't play video games, I'd waste my time some other way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what are we gonna do? Sit in front of the TV?
What, are we become multimillionaires because we stopped playing video games? You know, like,
It's possible, but not likely. Khabib's a beast,
yeah,
though. I don't know. There's rumors he's
yeah.
gonna come out of retirement for UFC 300, which is right around the corner. We'll
Wow.
see.
And he's just like, from what I've heard of his interviews, he's like he's a real respectable kind of guy.
Yeah, I'm a massive MMA junkie.
Me too, kind of. Like, I'm a massive YouTube clips that show up on my phone MMA junkie.
I mean, Weili Zhang must be massive over there now.
I'm not as massive as you. I've never heard of him.
No, it's a girl. She's like, she was the champ for 125.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember I saw her once. Yeah.
She's a beast. All right, there's a gargoyle up. Let's see. Behind me.
It's behind you.
Iceberg, straight ahead. I suddenly stopped
Yeah,
tracking
man.
him.
It was sad. I was really hoping, like, when he moved back in with his dad and started working at Lone Depot, I could rope him into EverQuest because I love playing with him. I never did catch up to him back in the day. I was always trailing behind.
Someone killed him. The gargoyle.
Son of a...
Who
We
would have
even
done
said
it,
on
though?
the camp check. There's a mage over here.
Yeah, he's been
Did
there
you
this
see the mage?
entire time. He's been AFK this entire time, unless he... Or is that Poggles? It must have been the mage, maybe, yeah.
Goggles.
Yeah, let me check his pet's health. Everything's 100%. Must have been him, though. There's that other mage that's like AFK, has been AFK this whole time.
I see a skeleton. I'm gonna take it out.
Alright.
You can keep hunting.
There's 2 skeletons. There's probably another one next to you. Oh, here he is. I'll kill this one. That's the thing, though, with multiple people being here, we're doing the thing where we're killing all the skeletons, but they're just sniping the gargs.
Yeah, but we're still probably profiting in the end.
Yeah. It's like that on the hill giants, too. You have to kill, like, the trash to spawn hill giants, but depending on your level and your class and stuff, you can't afford to kill trash because it takes mana to kill trash. And then you're killing trash and you see a giant spawn and then somebody comes and grabs it and you're just like, I can't take giants, dude. I just cannot take everything going on there. I can't do it. Everybody wants you to go to do giants. I just can't do it. I can't be the guy who's killing trash and then everybody else comes by and does that. What is happening here?
It's Poggle. He's looking for Gargs.
That's the...
Little son of a bitch.
There's none up right now. thorns on. And did that not go? No, it went. And this one. Oh, his is more powerful. We got some blues. There's a gargoyle somewhere. To the right. Ahead. I wish somebody would
You
kill
go grab them.
Dude, these
The specters.
specters. Damn, this guy's already on him.
Jeez. Don't worry, we'll get spawns fast now. It's probably the start of the cycle.
What do you call it? These specters are always camped, always. And then when you finally get the gargoyle camp, nobody's here killing them. Somebody was here killing them when I got here, but they left, I guess.
Oh, there's one. Oh, that's the one he already is killing. Okay. I'm zooming out like super massively on top of a hill so I can see like this entire half of the island.
Nice. Must be standing.
And I still got plenty of time if we decide we want to, move to another spot if it gets too dry here. But we should be getting more of the Gargs than him, I think. I'm up to 20%, so I've gotten 15% so far.
I have no idea what I've gotten, but a good amount. There's a gargoyle. Heading to the left. Heading to the right. Oh man, it's always on the other side of the fucking specters. Behind me. How did that? Oh, here he is. Okay.
Tell me when you've engaged, and then I'll come find you.
I've engaged. I'm along the coast, so if you just follow it, you'll see me eventually.
Yeah. You know what sucks is I got my old video editor, I downloaded it, and they're like, you want all the features, you have to pay. And I'm like, you know what? I think I already did pay last time.
No, so you have to like somehow register or sign in or something.
Yeah, maybe. Because the hardcore, I'm thinking I need to just record the whole time.
That's the issue. Yeah. So spoiler alert, I made a character.
That's what I thought.
But yeah, I figured I was gonna talk to you about it when we got into voice chat. But and that's what I say in that video too. Is I was like the issue with hardcore is you have to record the entire time. So then there's this, right? You can just stream to YouTube with OBS, but then you have these like 3-hour, 4-hour long streams, and then you can't like pick your nose or get up to go to the bathroom, or I mean you can, but it's just awkward and weird.
I think I did get an eye, and I didn't tell you because you were talking, so maybe you're up for eyes.
I feel like I just looted an eye off the last one.
Yeah, I think you looted an eye after I got one eye, so maybe you saw that I got the eye.
Let me scroll up. Yeah, I've been doing kind of well. You have looted a gargoyle eye. Yeah, I looted one not that long ago.
What did you start, and what level are you at now?
So I just did it yesterday. And so I did a complete randomizer. I finally got a weekend off, man. Like, oh my god, it's been like a month since I've had 2 days off in a row. And like whenever I have 1 day off in a row, like I work 7 days, right? 7 days, like 10+ hour shifts, and then I get the 1 day off. I just sleep in. I just sleep for like 9 hours. And then I wake up, and then I'm like, well, I got to do like adult stuff. And then like by the time I sit down, I'm just like, damn, do I really want to like get into stuff right now? and sometimes I don't.
Yeah,
So
I hear you on that.
finally, I got 2 weeks in a row where I have I have next weekend off as well. I really need to get a haircut. I'm really bad, but whatever.
Hopefully it settles in like that.
It should be hopefully more often than not. Like, it's just been crazy busy, and they had the mandatory overtime thing, so hopefully it does calm down, which it seems to. Like this week and then next week has been okay. Here's a skeleton. I'm gonna bring him back.
I'll blast him down. I got a ton of mana.
But what do you call it? So I did the random thing. So I went to like a website that I know of. Like, you know, I have a different YouTube channel, and I did some giveaways on it. And so like I know of this website where you can just punch in like names and you can like spin a wheel, and then, you know, picks a winner or whatever.
Oh, that's cool.
So I just went back to that website, and then I put in all the classes. I left out Ogre and Troll because, you know, I've been watching your videos, and you guys already have a Shaman and a Shadow Knight, and I'm like, okay, so if I have Ogre and Troll in there and I land on Ogre and Troll, I'm just going to be a Warrior, but we already have a Shadow Knight, and I was like, do we need a Warrior and a Shadow Knight? Probably not. And then I thought maybe, you had mentioned that maybe somebody was going to make like a Barbarian Shaman, maybe, so I was like, I didn't know if that happened or not. So then he
ended up going with Bard. He's going to do a Bard instead.
So then I was like, well, I think they already have 2 Shamans, and as useful as Shamans are, I was like, let's just try to get something else in there. Long story short, I landed on Human. Go figure. And then I spun it for classes, and then I left out some classes. Like I left out Necro, and I left out, a Ranger. Left out a Ranger. And then I also left out Shaman, because, again, I thought there was already 2. Plus, I already have a Shaman on P99.
Humans can't do Shaman anyway.
Right. Okay. But the plan, I had like a pre-existing plan. So my plan was to leave those classes out as well.
Okay.
But yeah, the Shaman doesn't make sense in this case. But that was like a pre-existing plan. So I had explained that before I spun the wheels and stuff. So then when I got to when I ended up getting a Human, you know, I just left the 2 classes out and I spun it. And I landed on Druid.
Hey, perfect actually.
Yeah, so it's not a Cleric, but it's another healer.
Very nice. Very nice. That's even better than a Cleric, actually. And that's really perfect because our Cleric, he might not even be able to play again because, like, he had work off that day, which is why he was able to join us. And usually he says, I'm going to be working at this time, so I don't really think he's going to be a part of the group, like, consistently.
Yeah, and I wonder how consistent I'll be able to be as well. So I'm going to try to stay... Right. I'm going to try to stay... I'm going to try to stay within range and stuff. So that's my plan. But also my guys, you know, I'm a human druid, so I'm freaking in Kinos. But
oh, yeah. No.
I've ran over here. I've ran a level 1 character from Kinos all the way to...
you don't need to run. Wolfdar, we got 3 level 50 druids in our group. They'll come get you.
Yeah. Throbbit will get me too.
Yeah. Everybody and their mother's level 50 druid, it seems.
I mean, it's a good first character for any server because you're just like rolling in plat by just sitting there pushing a macro button saying I'll port you wherever. And you have the ability to solo if you want to do the quad kite thing.
Is this guy getting like all the Gargs?
I don't think so. They're not popping up on track. So if he's fighting them, it should at least pop up on track. I don't even know if he's here anymore. I don't... Oh, wait. It's Poggle... No, wait, Poggle's the AFK one, right? It's Piddles? I don't know. They're here, though. Because Piddles and Poggle are both here. But I'm 100% everything, so I'm just going to run in circles until something pops up on track. I think what happened is we got a bunch of skeletons in a row. We killed like 4 skeletons.
Yeah, that's true.
We've actually, I would say, we've been really lucky with gargoyles.
And with the eyes, like ridiculously lucky with the eyes.
Yeah, typically I run into way more skeletons when I'm here. Yeah, we could just run opposite directions.
I got one.
Okay. I'm going to go back because I just saw you.
I'm hoping he's not pulled already.
Oh, the dude's right next to me. The other guy.
I got him.
Okay, I'm coming.
Player tank, baby.
Man, this is so weird. It's like I'm heading to the right, and then I go that way, and then it's like I'm heading to the left. And then... I hate this island set. There you are. I cannot find anything on this island. Even with track, it's like just too hilly. You know what I just noticed? After an hour and 20 minutes, it's kind of dark in here.
They resist my stuns so much,
Cat's
but you
passed
know, that's
out.
normal. Cleric stuns often get resisted.
There's another gargoyle up.
Yeah, I'm trying to nuke this one down as fast as I can. You can go for the next one, I'll get this one. Is it your loot? I think it's your loot. This guy's roaming. I'm gonna go the opposite way,
Okay.
just in case I run into him first. Watch out, the guy's right behind you.
He's probably chasing me because he knows I have track.
That's pretty effed up right there. Screwed up. Son of a gun.
Oh, there's two gargoyles. He's gonna get one of them.
I'm gonna grab the one to the right. Boom. Are you with me or did you go for the other one?
Yeah, I did go for the other one, but I am with you as well.
Okay, I am a little bit low on mana. I'm gonna root this one. Look at us greedy bastards.
All right, we got double the mouths to feed. Also, we were here first. This is a crazy place because you can't really camp it, call it a camp or whatever. I mean, you could try to let people know you're here when they ask. But I don't know. Like, from what I've been told and kind of like the rules of the server, you can't really. On P99, if you're here, nobody else bothers you. On here, it's like not a camp because it's, you know, an island, I guess. But it's not a good place to like split with other people if you're not grouped with them.
I am flat out of mana.
Okay, this is almost dead, and then I'll get on the other one.
Curious how many eyes I picked up thus far. 4. Those are what, like 9 plat each? That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
I think it was Chupacabra, the Necro I talked to. He was telling me that, I think it was him, I might be wrong, and I hope I'm not, but in his 40s, he was in Lower Guck, and for like a couple levels, he just camped gargoyles. There's like a 3 spawn of gargoyles in there,
Yeah, I know them.
and he just camped it. He just sat in that room, and I think he just camped those 3 for like 2 or 3 levels. And he ended up with, I think he said he had 200 gargoyle eyes.
Oh my god.
And he just never
That's
left. He just sat there for 3 levels.
10 stacks.
Yeah, pretty crazy. It's like 1,000 plat or something. Or 2,000 plat.
I'm gonna nuke them.
Nothing else is up on track. So we can get a med sesh. There's a skeleton up, but we could try leaving it up and seeing if the mage just kills it real quick with his pet.
Yeah. And then, I don't know. If we get full mana and run around, maybe kill it then.
Alright, there's an eye.
Alright. Guess I'm up.
I forgot that I started laundry. I'm gonna run and move it over. I'll be right back.
Alright.
It's a good place to pause. It's already an hour and a half long. So I'm gonna pause for a while and then we'll check in and see what we're doing a little later. Alright, so we're still here, still killing stuff. You can see now I'm at 81%. It's been pretty good. We're by ourselves now. Just chatting still. I guess I'll sit up, I guess. But what I noticed is on rest, you don't need the key for the basement. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, right?
Because
I think it's the same on P99, right?
You need keys until Kunark comes out. When Kunark comes out, they remove the keys. But Kunark's not out here. And you don't need a key. So I don't know. That caught me off. That caught me by surprise. So it doesn't look like anything's up. No skeletons. No gargoyles at the moment. What a wonderful time to unpause. I'm gonna go check these corpses over here though.
Yeah. The cleric said we can loot them.
It's a globe of fear. I forget what that's for. But I'll take one just in case. Maybe it's necro related. Got myself a bronze scythe as well.
Nice.
There's still a rusty one over there, but they weigh a lot.
Yeah, not worth it.
All right, well, let's wait till we can find some mobs, I guess. We have something to kill. It's a gargoyle.
Surprise, surprise.
It's been a while. There's a lot of skeletons in a row, I think.
Yeah, it was. And we're not the only ones killing skeletons, too. I saw a bunch of corpses, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the Spectre dude's just helping out and taking him out. All he has to do is stick his pet on it and one-shot it. That's nice. Let's get a snare here. So that little mini pause.
Just work that guy.
We're getting towards the end of our session.
I could probably pull off soloing here if I really wanted to, but it'd be tough.
So these are considered undead?
No, I'm using my living nuke.
Oh, okay, okay. I wasn't sure because these are always found in like undead areas.
Yeah, no, they're considered living, even in Blowergut.
I think I figured that out on my Necro, and I'm just forgetting. I'm forgetful.
Yeah, it's a huge thing because if you want to go past them, you can't use your Invisverse Undead, so it's like a barrier.
That's right, yeah. Man, really? Here's another skeleton. It's really a drought right now. We had a drought of
55%, like more than half the level.
I'm at 83%, so I'm flying. Not really flying,
Nice.
but I'm moving. To the right.
And you know, we don't need to rush. This is nice.
Yeah, and I always expect if we're somewhere getting money, then the XP is going to be a little bit less.
And if we were in like best XP we could probably ever get would be like a fireplace in Unrest, and we would probably would have got like a level and a half. But it would have been such a tense, like completely engaged time the whole time.
Yeah.
Like it would have been mob after mob after mob, and like just having to like constantly be working. Especially if you were tanking and or pulling, you would be like, your brain would be fried right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it actually. Every once in a while, I do love the tanking, pulling, like you know, it's kind of cool. But your brain would still be fried, like it or not.
Alright, we have a gargoyle straight ahead. So it's nice now that somebody's killing the specters again, where you're allowed to just kind of like walk up there.
Like I had a lot of fun pulling in Upper Guck. Sometimes. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, I just don't want to be this busy right now.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, it's kind of like when you're recording too, the less you're doing, the easier it is. I notice that, like, you know, when I'm recording a lot of my episodes, I pause and then I play for a while, then I pause and I play for a while. I check in because if I'm going to be playing for 3 hours, I can't make a 3-hour video. So I'll pause it, you know, and unpause it and whatever. And I do notice that when I unpause it, I start forgetting all kinds of stuff. Like I'll forget to turn off Lich, and then my life is like I'm at half life, but I'm at full mana because I'm sitting here talking, and I just forget to do the little things. So it's definitely a thing. Like when I am recording or something, I'd rather like kind of be on chill mode. Which sounds weird, right? It sounds weird that like being in a group is chill mode, or being soloing is chill mode. I got an eye, I think, so I think it's you.
Oh, okay.
I think I did. Pretty sure.
The drought begins again.
Yeah, I looted an eye.
Oh, here we go. Boom.
Now, if you're a wizard in a group, then you have chill mode. You just
Or a cleric. Well, clerics still have to pay attention to health.
yeah, a wizard can just blow all their mana and then go take a dump.
But sometimes in those unrest groups, you got like a beefy tank, and you're like almost never healing. Sometimes you're like constantly healing like 3 different characters.
Yeah. When the ranger can't hold aggro off the rogue. I felt bad for my healer.
Or the bard is pulling. Like I got a main room group. It's probably I don't know if that video released already or not. Probably not. It's coming up soon. And the bard was like almost naked, and they were pulling and just like not even using the Salos for run speed, and just like losing like 30 to 35% HP like every pull. Did I have my button pushed on that one? I think so.
Yeah, I heard you. Alright, looks like everything's down. There's a skeleton somewhere. I'm gonna blow some of my mana on heals.
But to counter that, the tank was an ogre SK, so he's like life leeching and he's so beefy and tanky. And I think he was twinked, so I ended up being fine on mana. But if it weren't for the bard getting beat on, I would have been doing a lot more nuking.
Alright, I'm gonna find the skeleton.
I'll just chill here and meditate, so I got enough mana to do some nukage.
Same old here. I don't know if I'll level in time. We are towards the end of our session. I think I mentioned that a little bit ago. But we'll see. I mean, if we can kill 14 or less, I'm getting at least some percent. I really haven't been watching too closely. Alright, I'm gonna pause it again for a moment here, since we're towards the end.
Was that recent or was that a long time ago?
I don't even see it.
Out of character.
Yeah, I don't.
It's probably
let me
a while
scroll
ago.
down. I was scrolled up a little bit. I don't even see it in out of character.
Huh.
The last out of... Oh, wait, this is auctions. I don't know. I think my out of character screen is spammed out.
You want to go help him? Might be a nice end cap for the video.
Hit him up. See if he still needs help. And if he does, we can go. Maybe it's the headmaster. Sorry, brother, but you're gonna have to kill him many times. I think this is your loot, yeah. So we did really well on eyes until we didn't. And then we went like 15 kills straight without an eye. It was crazy. So I'm at 10. I gotta imagine he's probably at 9. So I got an eye or two before he got here. Did he reply to you?
Well, I'm actually talking to my audience because I left my recording on.
Oh, my bad.
So I'm just gonna let the whole story out.
Well, now I gotta think of what I said.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry about that. Apparently he Classic has him banned. It's the same guy. So I'm not alone in my sense of like this guy's being unnecessarily disrespectful. But you know, I get it. It's some people get used to a certain pattern of communication, but like where I come from, like some shit does not fly, dude. Where I come from, some shit does not fly. Like you got something to say, that's fine. But be respectful. And maybe think about whether you're in the same reality before you say it. Because it turns out it's like don't have 15 minutes to cast fireflies to level up your conjuration. Okay, and it turns out it's because he's on live. It only takes 15 minutes to level up your conjuration. And Quarm takes about 15 hours.
Yeah.
And I leveled it up. I got some fizzles, and guess what? I complain about the fizzles because I'm recording a video, and I need to talk. I'm sharing my thoughts with you. Like, sorry for having a thought that is, goddamn, I just fizzled. Why did I just fizzle? Darn it, I fizzled again. Like, I'm just sharing the thoughts that I'm experiencing. I'm sharing my experience with you, man. So, like, whether you think it's justified or not is not even a question. I'm just sharing my experience with you. And
There's
then,
nothing
like,
on track.
if you don't like it, get out. It's that simple, dude.
You can get
But
out.
don't come in here starting to look down your nose at me, because I'll shut the curtains.
So that's basically what I did.
What's up, yo?
I've talked about this guy before. I just mentioned that I dealt with his comments for
So I know
months.
you're probably watching this right now, and yeah,
Before I
I'm
decided
not holding
to.
anything against you. But you should reread your first comment, man, and like think about that tone. Like, you know, just reread it and see like if someone were to talk to you like that, even if they were right, which in this case you weren't, how would you feel about that? Do you have any sense of self-respect? Because if you do, I don't think you would feel happy if someone was that snarky with you. Even if they were right. And in this case, you're not. I have every right to complain about fizzles if I want to. I put hours into casting Conjuration, and it only fizzles sometimes, dude. It's not like I'm sitting there every time fizzling my whole mana bar being like, oh, why am I still fizzling?
What's gonna?
But
What,
I think you're just looking for any reason to hop on the snarky train, dude. You should check that a little bit.
yeah, he's gonna
Because
say.
apparently Classic
He's
banned you
gonna
from his
come back and
videos as
say he
well.
wasn't being snarky. That's
For
what
the
they all
similar
say.
thing, so
That's
there's
what
one
they all
common
say.
denominator in those situations. Seems to be you and your comments. You could ignore me, but I'm willing to bet that there's other areas in your life where the same shit's happening. And if you keep blaming everything outside yourself, you might be missing the actual point of contention, which is you got an attitude problem, is my opinion. But what do I know? What do I know, dude? Just sharing with you my thoughts. You got your critique for how I play EverQuest. I got my critique for how you communicate.
Bam. True. Dropping truth bombs. But yeah, I brought this up maybe a month or two ago when I hid my channel from this guy.
That guy actually does need help.
Well, maybe you'll get through to him.
Yeah, I mean, it might be too long. You know, you settle in a behavior pattern for so long, it's kind of hard to get out. It's an addiction.
He was watching like every
And,
video,
you
and he
know,
was
he probably
commenting on
won't
every video.
probably think I'm just being a jerk.
which is a YouTuber's dream, right? You want people
But I
to
did
watch
my
and
part.
comment.
I'll wash my hands.
But every comment was snarky
I'm just trying to do the best with
I
the situation that's been put before me.
don't want to say uneducated, but like, because the guy plays live. He doesn't play P99 or Quarm
Oh,
or
sorry, I wasn't
Tag.
doing push to talk. Do you know how? Do you want to head to the headmaster? That guy wants help. Or do you have
Is that
another
what it was?
gargoyle on
Yeah,
Trevor?
let's go ahead and head over there.
Okay, I'm a little lost here. Let me
Yeah,
pull
so
up
I'm
my
just gonna
map
run around
again.
the island until I find it. You can see it from the shore if you're on the right side. And I just put up with it for months and months. I think it started on P99 and then it moved over to here. And, you know, I try to reason with them and be like, well, this is why I'm doing this, or this is how it is over here. Da, 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 da. And
Yeah,
then
like
just,
I'm not trying to be mean, dude, but honestly, you know, I don't feel like I'm in the wrong here.
and just one day I pulled out my phone at work. I saw that I had a comment. I was excited to reply to somebody on a comment, and I saw it was him again, and it just like, I blew a fuse, and I was just like, you know what? And I'm
Here
not the
come the
type to sit
comments.
there and argue with them in the comments. I was just like, I've
Or
had
the
enough.
unsubscriptions.
And I just hid my channel from him. And I was like, I'm just like, every time I pull out my phone and I see a comment,
All
it's
right,
this
long
guy.
swim. I think I'm. Yeah, that's the island for sure. I see their little flag on the hill.
Yeah.
I'm at 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Yep, this is a long one. Long and juicy.
Yeah. Very juicy right at the end.
Which means only the most dedicated will actually hear it. So they get paid off with a little juice.
Right?
That's what they're into. I don't know.
Yeah.
So we didn't name drop anybody. But he was telling me about
Oh, someone just helped him, but thank you, he says.
oh, I'm already here.
Maybe it was you. Did you help him?
No. Let me look at him, though. I'm just going to look at him. Did I pass him?
I took a nice screenshot for the thumbnail. It's just the island from the water.
Nice.
Maybe I can get another shot with you. Let's do that. Let's take a nice picture together.
Okay. Where are you? On the side of the island that can see the other island?
I'm still swimming back to the Gargoyle Island right now, actually.
Oh, okay. I'll go back.
All right, you might get there
I'm on
before
the
me.
Goblin Island.
Okay.
So, he was just telling me about a comment that kind of like ticked him off. And then I said, let me guess on who it was that made that comment.
Maybe we can make it look like we're standing like shoulder to shoulder with a specter and like wave at the camera.
Clickbait. We're killing specters. No, we never said that. And then I was right. I knew who it was because I had been dealing with that guy for months. And, you know. So then we talked about it a lot. We're not trying to like name drop anybody. We don't want anybody to
I feel like
attack this
something's wrong
guy
with
or
my
whatever.
keyboard.
But so we were talking about it off of recording, but apparently he was recording the
Oh, I see a
last
gargoyle.
part of it.
I am pulling the gargoyle.
Okay, I'm tracking it. Heading to the right.
The gargoyle is attacking the enchanter's pet.
Hmm.
Okay, I pulled it off. I got it. Gonna try to solo this biatch. Oops. Sorry.
I see you. I'm right there. Oh, there's a skeleton. Is it on you? I don't want him to KS us. I'm gonna kill this or aggro the skeleton. So he can attack my back, not the Garg. I don't know what he was attacking.
Nice, you're able to get aggro even after all those nukes.
I don't know how. I only hit him once.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I didn't even do
Proximity,
like
I guess.
flame or anything.
I think he was scared of me. He was happy that I backed off.
I think I finally won YouTube over. So I remember I was mentioning like every video I upload, I have to like they tell me that there's something wrong with it, that it doesn't follow the guidelines or whatever. And then I have to like tell them to review it like with a human. Finally, just like within the last 2 videos. The last 2 videos didn't do it. It's been every single video. And then finally, like, you know, I talked to them and I was like, dude, is there any kind of like benefit of the doubt? Like, why am I on this like list, like no fly list, you know? And so they were just like, well, eventually it'll just work itself out. And I was like, but it thinks I'm lying. So it's supposed to like, if you know, whatever, I already talked about this. Anyway, so finally, I don't know. It just gives me it just says my videos are fine now.
I hope I didn't just ruin that with my B word right there.
No, I cuss all the time.
Alright, cool.
You're just not supposed to like cuss or like talk about like, I don't know, COVID or like whatever it might be within like the first like, I think they say like 20 seconds or something like that. After that, like you're free to like talk how you want. But I did notice like in some videos, like right away in the beginning, I'd be like, hey, what's up everybody? We're here killing some guards or killing some dwarves or something, you know, killing some humans. And then I was like, okay, so maybe I should not say that immediately.
Hey, how are buffs right now?
That wasn't the issue though. I don't, they're good.
You got what? Spirit armor?
I got augmentation.
Oh,
Really?
the enchanter hooked it
Where
up.
did I get that? And clarity? Who gave me this?
Yeah, I've got the enchanter.
What? Oh, this guy up here? I didn't even see him do it. I didn't even thank him or anything. Yeah, I don't have a cleric buff.
Yeah, I think any cleric buffs? Okay.
No.
Alright guys, I think we're gonna end the video here. We might grind a little bit more together. But it's been long enough. We got some nice juicy drama. It's got the whole package, little cherry on top at the end there.
Yeah, we'll probably get our level in the next
Sendrith and
video.
Fappy. The adventure begins. I need to get some new sleeves on this guy. These yellow sleeves are ick.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
kind of
fashion
bright.
quest.
Ketchup and mustard. Barbecue sauce. All right then. So see y'all later.
I like that whispered barbecue sauce at the end from.
We'll do more of these duos with these 2 guys. Probably again once next weekend because I have next weekend off as well. So I will see you in the next episode.